welcome to my first London life vlog. This is what I got up to in January. So as you can see, I broke a nail when I was in New York. So first stop was getting my nails done at the start of the month. I went for a little red colour, very short, very boring of me. And this was the first book that I read in January as well. Little trip to the library, as this happens every single month. I pick up new books. There was a lot of very good books in the library this month actually. We are very lucky where we live. They have a food market once a month on the first Friday of every month. There's so many food options. It's always very busy with everyone that lives around the area coming down to try all the food. It is so good. Breakfast at the Cafe Savoy in Shoreditch. I had eggs avocado as always, and himself had the shakshuka, and it was gorgeous.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you.
Okay, so I will explain this one. I've had a little bit of heart issues a little while, so I had a heart monitor put on for 24 hours. This is the second one that I've had in the last few months and no results as of yet. But yeah, I just stuck this on and had to sleep with it, go about my day-to-day life with it on for 24 hours while it tracks my heartbeat. To explore in the area of London in Stoke Newington and obsessed. Found this little restaurant, I'll put the name of it here, but we had shakshuka, himself had eggs and toast, and it was gorgeous. Came across a little secondhand bookshop and I picked up 2 books in here and it was so nice. This is a London first for me. We went to Columbia Road Flower Market one Sunday and it was insanely busy. Like, yes, there are loads of plants, loads of flowers, but it is influencer heaven. Like, everyone there is an influencer, everyone's there for content, taking photographs, videos, etc. As I am doing the exact same. But yeah, insanely busy and I didn't really enjoy it. I think I would rather it if it was a bit quieter. Okay, there are 2 bagel shops on Brick Lane, basically next door to each other. They're open 24 hours, but there's always a queue for bagel bake, this one, and never a queue really for the other one, the bagel shop. And to be honest, they're the exact same. I don't really know a difference. I don't really know why people queue for one over the other. They're cheap bagels, salt beef bagels with mustard and pickles, and we always come and get one when we're in the area, and they're so good. A lot of breakfast meetings this month, but this one was my favorite. So gorgeous. And then we headed off to Manchester for a very quick 24 hours. So you might remember I spent a month in Manchester. It's one of my first ever vlogs on this channel, and we had a very, very nice time. Our first stop was coffee from Moose Coffee. If you know, you know, there's one of these in Liverpool. We had brunch at one of our favourite places, Pot Kettle Black in the Burton Arcade, which is such a nice setting. It is gorgeous, gorgeous breakfast, very, very tasty, would highly recommend, and the setting is just lovely. There's a vintage football shirt shop in the area, so one to check out if you're nearby. Then we headed for a little pint of Guinness in the George Best pub. This is the old Nag's Head pub, I believe. And it was a little bit of a stop before we headed to the Man United game, and George Best is from Belfast like myself. Then for pizza we headed to Ramona, another favourite of ours, the truffle cheese bites. Oh my god, unreal, tater tots. And then we had slices of pizza to eat. I mean, insane. If you want me to tell you what these were, comment below, but unreal. Then for my sins, I am a Liverpool fan, so this was like walking on hollow ground, but I went to a Man United game. This is the reason that we were there. My boyfriend is a big Man United supporter and he got tickets from his brother for Christmas. So I came to Old Trafford for the first time in my life, seen Man United play for the first time in my life, and they won, which was disappointing to me, but it was a nice way to spend the evening. Then after the game, it was very late, like 11 o'clock, we headed to Chinatown, as is what we like to do in London, and we had a lovely dinner at midnight, I think it was, which, yeah, made it even nicer. Sunday morning we went to Ann Coates and had a little walk around because we used to live around here for a month. We came down to the canal, had a look around, went to the famous Pollen Bakery, and we had to wait around 20 minutes for a coffee because it is so popular, and it was a Sunday morning. But we had some pastries and we grabbed some coffee and then sat outside and went for a little stroll around the barges, and yeah, it was lovely. This is the building where we used to live back in 2021, I think it was, and I have a video of our time in Manchester, but I think it was Didsbury focus, but I'll link it above. And then we just grabbed some coffee in this little coffee shop. And we went for a roast. This was the reggae roast from Pull Up, and it is one of our favourite places in Manchester. Again, it is the tastiest Sunday roast you can have in Manchester. I would totally recommend, please go there. It is unreal. And we headed home, and that was the end of our January in London and Manchester. Thanks for watching.